Hey everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. Thanks for coming on by and checking out this update video on my Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. It's been well over a week. I finally have had some time to sit down and share this information with all of you. I'm basically freestyling this video, so I don't know where it's going to go and how much information I'm going to share with you. But as far as connectivity, let's just start there. Phone calls, going out, coming in, texting, going out, coming in, all that has been great. That's a huge thumbs up, especially if I have an emergency that needs to be dealt with a phone call or a text. The performance functionality, the 8 Gen 3, it is powerful. But in comparison to my S23 Ultra, it's incremental, but you can definitely feel it when utilizing the smartphone and whatever it is that you're doing. For me, it's about creating content on my smartphones. The S24 Ultra does not get a pass at that. Creating, processing, and uploading to YouTube, and in the background, maybe watching a movie, videos, doing some web browsing, listening to music. There's been no hiccups, no overheating, and that's great. It's been a very smooth experience. I could have started with the design, the form factor here, the look, but I'll go over that right now. Here's the orange color that I chose. It's got that matte, soft feel on the back that leaves no fingerprints. The name that I have given my S24 Ultra is the Creamsicle Orange. And yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's got a flat display, which makes it so much easier to install film or glass screen protectors. And it just looks that much sleeker, in my opinion, from corner to corner. Man, when watching movies and videos, I don't know what it is. It just looks better on a flat display than on a curved display. Fingerprint reader is fast. Do that again. I don't have my face unlock set up, but I've never had any issues with that on my S23 Ultra or the 22 or the 21. So I'm sure that I wouldn't have any issues with that on this device. And the S Pen, well, I'm still trying to use it. I say that every year when it comes to these smartphones, the Ultra devices from Samsung. But hey, at least it's there. You know what I'm saying? At least it's there. I will put on a case right now to test out this little guy here, which is a UAG wireless charging pad. This is the Plasma XTE from UAG. I get this question a lot in the comments section. Is there any issues while it's charging? And this magnet for MagSafe is also a kickstand, which is really, really cool. I'll leave a link for this case down below in the description area. This little guy here does have a stand. And then what we want to do is attach it to the back of the Plasma XTE case from UAG. And you can see that it automatically started charging my S24 Ultra, which is going to ruin today's battery life test, but oh well. And we want to get into the S24 Ultra, take out the S Pen, and go into my media folder. And I have a video ready to go. Thanks for coming on by and checking out this product review video. Appreciate it. Skip ahead. A better day camera lens frame glass is going to give me. Yeah, so I have no issues. Also in this video, we're going to test and you can see I can drag it down and then go out of there, go back. Okay, if I wanted to, I can leave it charging. I can go over to my Google feed, no issues whatsoever. You can leave down below in the comments section what kind of issues you're having. It could be the product. I don't know, but I'm not having any issues utilizing this product from UAG and using the S Pen. I have other cases with magnet for MagSafe, but I've had no issues with any of those as well. So anyway, I'm going to take off the case Let's talk about battery life really quick. Go into my gallery, into my battery file there, and you can see 5% battery juice left this specific day. I had to go to bed to get up for work early in the morning. It was 6:44 in the PM. And that day, from unplugging to plugging back in, 16 hours and 28 minutes. That's a huge spread. 5 hours, 10 minutes screen on time. Well, you're saying, well, that's not a lot of screen on time. Well, I just didn't use my S24 Ultra a lot that day. Okay? I worked that day. And I actually used it more once I got off of work. But when you look at the time that it was unplugged to the time that I got plugged back in, I had no worries. That's a huge thumbs up. And that's really what I'm looking at, that spread time, not so much the screen on time. Now, on this day, 7 hours, 2 minutes. On this day, 5 hours, 20 minutes. And 36% battery juice left. I was going to say 38, but it's 36% because I didn't use my S24 Ultra a lot this day, but yet it was around almost 11:30 in the PM that I finally got tired enough to go to bed. It was my day off, and yeah, it still had 36% battery juice. So if I had utilized some of that juice, I could have easily gotten another hour and a half or more. So that screen on time would have been different. And that's basically what it's been like for me with battery life. I've missed a few days that I was trying to do a battery life test, but I kept plugging it in after work, or I forgot to take a screenshot. So I'm giving you what I have, but I have no concerns whatsoever when it comes to battery life. I'm getting basically the same experience I got on my S23 Ultra. My concern, okay, there's issues when shooting video in the dark. Now, a lot of you aren't going to shoot a lot of video in the dark. Pictures are great. There's a little bit of extra lens flare with the pictures that I'm getting with the S24 Ultra at night in comparison to the S23 Ultra. But the S23 Ultra got a little bit too, but just a little more with the 24 Ultra. But it's not a concern. But it's the video that throws me off as far as the experience that I had on my S23 Ultra. And I have a video right here. These are 3 different days. This day right here, there was a lot of rain coming down, hitting the windshield wipers going back and forth. So a lot of activity, and really struggled with focus hunting. And over here, you'll be able to see the lens flare, which is a hardware issue. It's through editing, you can try your best to try to eliminate some of that. Some of the tips are try to shoot video in a different angle, position yourself differently, make sure you wipe off the cameras really well, that there's no fingerprints or smudges. Sounds like a lot of work just to make sure you're not going to get this lens flare. For me, I do wipe off my cameras when I'm shooting video in the dark and I'm doing the early morning vlog. It's in my car. There's just no other way that I can reposition myself or re-angle myself. When I position my smartphones on my dash mounts, they're basically looking straight ahead. And so what you're going to get is what you get, right? So I'm going to play this video. And you can just watch what's going on here. Look at all that lens flare. It's crazy. The S23 Ultra just didn't go through this like this. I'm sure there was a little bit. It's gone now, and I would have to dig up some old videos. Over here, as far as the focus hunting. Okay, so now we're in a different video here. Play it again. But yeah, the focus hunting is just not good. Not good. Even when it was raining that hard and windshield wipers going back and forth with the S23 Ultra, it wasn't this bad. So again, a lot of you ain't going to shoot video like this in the dark. You're just not. Speakers sound great. I'll give you a little sample here. One more area I don't want to leave without talking about it really quick, and I've talked about this in 2 or 3 different videos. As far as the washed up dull experience on your S24 Ultra display, I do not at all want to tell you that you're not experiencing that. Now, the rumor is Samsung's supposed to be coming out with a software update at some point in time, and I'm hoping that when it does something for those of you that are having that experience. But as far as my experience with this display, it's been beautiful. It's been vibrant. It's poppy. I've had no issues watching movies and videos. And just from looking at the display with the wallpapers that I use, I personally have had a very good experience overall. For those of you that still have your S24 Ultra, you haven't returned it, hopefully the update at some point in time will do something for you. Solid device as far as the quality build, performance, functionality, connectivity, working with cases with MagSafe and these type of products, and utilizing the S Pen that's there, speaker quality, visually, everything's great. Again, I only have that one specific couple issues that I'm really concerned with. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so any questions, please ask down below, and we'll get back to you in a timely fashion. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. God bless. Peace. I'm out.